Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're decoding how a legendary athlete took his massive, absolute dominance on the field and transformed it into a highly calculated, strategic business empire. I mean, we all know Virat Kohli, the cricketer, right? But Virat Kohli, the businessman? Well, that is a masterclass in wealth building and brand evolution that you absolutely need to see.
So let's dive right into the big question. How exactly does a cricketer build a 1,050 crore rupee business empire? Because, let's be real, it takes a lot more than just hitting centuries to amass this level of capital. It requires an entirely different, incredibly strategic playbook off the field. To put the scale into perspective, we're talking about a 2026 projected brand valuation of $231.1 million. That figure makes him India's most valuable celebrity by a massive margin. And here's the thing, a number like that doesn't just happen by accident. It is carefully, meticulously engineered over decades. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll map out his 1,000 crore empire, meet the architect behind it, examine a huge brand rivalry, see why his Puma era ended, break down his massive shift from endorser to owner, and finally, explore the 1/8 commune playbook.
Okay, starting with Section 1, the 1,000 crore empire mapping the wealth. Let's actually break down where this immense capital comes from. Now, his cricket contracts obviously provide a rock-solid foundation. We're talking a 7 crore rupee BCCI A+ salary and a massive 15 crore IPL retention. But his staggering 7.5 to 10 crore rupee fee per endorsement is what truly put his wealth into hyperdrive. And instead of just sitting on that cash, he parked it into incredibly smart, luxury real estate in Gurugram, Mumbai, and Alibag. That right there is the concrete foundation for his 1,050 crore net worth.
Moving on to Section 2, the ambassador and the architect, managing the brand.
You know, behind every great empire is an architect, and for Kohli's early dominance in the endorsement space, that was his manager, Bunty Sajde. Through his agency Cornerstone, Sajde strategically positioned Kohli across premium sectors. He literally transformed him from a young, aggressive cricket star into the ultimate premium billboard. He wasn't just grabbing quick deals, he was orchestrating long-term partnerships with luxury brands like Audi, MRF, and Tissot.
Which brings us to Section 3, the great brand rivalry, Kohli versus Dhoni.
To really grasp Kohli's market dominance back then, you have to look at how advertisers positioned him against another absolute titan of the game, MS Dhoni. The advertising world effectively split the market between these two legends. It was like a corporate proxy war. Kohli championed Puma and Hero MotoCorp, while Dhoni stood with Reebok and TVS. Even with their own brands, Kohli's ROG versus Dhoni's 7, the market was completely captivated by this rivalry, and it drove up the commercial value of both athletes exponentially.
Next up, Section 4, the Puma era ends, a historic partnership.
This is the ultimate inflection point of his business career. His legendary 8-year partnership with Puma was more than just a sponsorship. It became a series of deeply authentic cultural moments. It started back in 2017 with an unprecedented 110 crore rupee deal and the launch of the 1/8 athleisure brand. Then came the Saktham World Cup anthem in 2019. By 2022, they brought in his wife, Anushka Sharma, doubling the star power with the Varushka dynamic. And it all culminated in 2024 with a street cricket ad that racked up an astonishing 50 million views in just 24 hours. But then, the unthinkable happened. After 8 years of historic success, Kohli walked away from a guaranteed 300 crore rupee renewal offer. Let that sink in. He rejected 300 crore rupees because he chose ownership over a massive endorsement check. It was a total, absolute paradigm shift in his business philosophy. And that leads us perfectly into Section 5, from endorsers to owner, the paradigm shift. Today, Kohli no longer just represents brands, he owns them. Instead of renting out his fame, he's leveraging his massive reach to build equity in high-growth sectors. Look at this portfolio. He's a strategic investor in Aglita Sports, Blue Tribe's plant-based meats, and Digit Insurance. He's even a co-owner of the FC Goa ISL franchise. He's betting his own capital on the future. That Agilitas deal we just mentioned, that proves the risk is real. He invested around 40 crore rupees of his own money into this homegrown brand, separating a true equity investment from a traditional endorsement. He even moved his lifestyle label 1/8 over to them. By contractually prohibiting himself from endorsing competing sportswear, he tied his entire athletic identity to something he actually owns. It's brilliant.
Finally, let's look at Section 6, the 1-8 Commune Playbook, Hospitality Success.
To see this owner-operator mentality in full effect, we have to look at his most ambitious venture to date. The 1-8 Commune restaurant chain is currently sitting at an estimated valuation of 112 crore rupees. We see celebrities try to open restaurants all the time, only for them to quietly shut down 2 years later. But not Kohli. His business instincts are clearly matching his cricketing prowess. So how did he avoid the celebrity vanity project trap? Through staged expansion and trusting the pros. He tested the waters first in 2017 in his home market of AeroCity, Delhi. Then, he empowered professional management, bringing in his childhood friend and hospitality expert Virat Kohli, along with his brother Virat Kohli. Only after they perfected the model did they expand to Tier 1 cities like Mumbai, Pune, and Bangalore. And the branding is genius. Fans can walk in and order Virat's favorites, dishes he actually eats, like the avocado tartare or the vegan mushroom googly dim sums, the superfood salad, and bamboo cashew nut tofu. By putting his actual lifestyle on the menu, he builds a layer of authentic trust with the customer that pure marketing dollars just can't buy. And the market is loving it. Each outlet is generating between 8 and 12 crore rupees annually. The brand just secured a 35 crore rupee investment to double their footprint to over 20 locations by the end of 2025. And that includes going international in Dubai. This is a hospitality empire built to outlast his cricket career entirely.
So as we wrap up this explainer, we really have to ask ourselves, is this the new playbook? Will Kohli's blueprint, moving from a highly paid endorser taking guaranteed cash to a strategic owner-operator risking his own capital, become the new standard for the next generation of Indian athletes? It's a massive paradigm shift and honestly, a fascinating thought to leave you with. Thanks for joining me today and keep questioning how the empires around you are truly built.
Welcome.